You're going like this and saying no luck. All right, good evening. Welcome to Game 2 of Round 6 of the 2024-25 Adelaide Super League. We got Southside Riptide, as always, starting late, up against the West Beach Titan. Riptide, almost full list, missing John Perkins and someone else who I can't quite tell at the moment. And West Beach Titans, again, absolutely ravaged by injuries. So, missing Joel, missing a few of their fast cutters, Sid, etc., etc. Missing pretty much everyone. I think they've still got the pieces to do well this game, but it's going to take a huge effort from people like Sam Tonkin and Sam and Lockie. We'll see if Greg. I think if Sam can own the handler space, Greg can play more of a midfield cutter rather than a handler. We'll see how long their legs hold out. I think Southside has just been running with such a strong top 4 for the whole league that it's really hard to stop them. No John Perkins though, no John Perkins for the last few weeks, and I think that's really hurt them. Just having that fourth person to do a bunch of stuff. And here comes the rain as well. The wind has absolutely died, but the rain has started. Just welcoming my co-commentator as well when he puts his headphones on after he unravels his kilometres worth of cable. Oh, big inside that's gone absolutely nowhere from John Brill.
What happened there?
How you doing, Oscar?
Am I on?
You're on.
All right. Here we go. Red versus blue.
Red versus blue. A classic.
Who do you think's going to win today?
I think blue is going to destroy this game and it's not going to be close.
No, and I don't think anyone's going to hang around to watch.
Nah. Not now that the...
Oh, what is that?
Oh. Sam had a pretty good go at that.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is... If I'd known this was going to be raining, Oscar, I wouldn't have put our hands up for it. I wouldn't have volunteered you for it.
Yeah.
In a public way that made so you couldn't say no.
If I said no, it would have been a bit rude.
I would have been devastated.
Jordan puts that one down, unfortunately. The rookie had a good start so far this season, but
Titans have looked good. Maybe one-dimensional, I think.
Yeah, it does feel that way a little bit.
I think you can stop those key few handlers and cutters, and it becomes pretty easy.
Yeah, and that's probably why they haven't seen the results very well to start the season. This is one of their key. Well, he's a handler and a cutter at this stage.
It's never a good look when Greg's handling. Ryan, is that
well.
Lockie? He does well. Lockie has to have a big game. I was saying before while you were off, Lockie has to have a big game, and Sam Tonkin has to have a big game.
Yeah. It's pretty much it, isn't it?
Oh, bit of a mitt on that.
I guess it was in, yeah. Let's see.
From, I think, Wilson on this.
Oh, good read from Wilson.
Oh, just
chaos in there. Wilson sticks a hand out.
The blind turn hand. That would have been incredible.
Unlucky. I thought he was going to get it after looking at it
yeah. Maybe if he was facing it, he could have got his hand in the right spot. I don't know about the blind turn.
And what does that put us at? 1-0, and is that a break as well?
I think it is a break.
Wow. A surprising start for the West Beach Titans.
I feel like this is pretty typical of their season, though. Yeah. I think we went down a couple of breaks to them.
Oh, you did, didn't you? And then did
you go down a couple of breaks to them at the start?
Well, the first time we lost to them, so
yeah,
we did go down a few breaks.
And last week I think you went down.
The second
or you
time,
traded at least.
No, we did go down a break.
You did go down a break. So they start well,
yeah.
And I think it's just too hard. Like I think the effort they put into these first few points
kills them for the rest of the game.
Yeah, it's just not sustainable.
What's the issue for them this season? Ultimately, is it just
losing all their players? I would say is their issue.
Joel, yeah, they've lost their top pick.
Yeah, it's amazing how much Joel can still just absolutely carry a team, even when he's not. He doesn't move fast. I don't know how he gets free all the time. I try to emulate it, and it's I don't know. It's just impossible.
It is. We played them in week, whatever it was, 2. The first
yeah,
time we played
when
them.
they were strongest, I think.
Well, they were missing Lockie, they were missing Greg, and they were missing Sam. And it was
God.
just Joel and his minions. And we lost. We lost 11-9, I think.
Yeah, I didn't look at the stats, but how many throws did Joel throw that game?
Yeah, like 50-something.
Yeah,
50 to 60. He had 6 throwaways and 6 assists. Even got a few Ds, I think.
My God. Yeah. Well, I think he said it himself, this is a chemistry team. I think that is definitely true. I think that even though they're losing a lot, I still think with the injuries they've had, they're overperforming their list.
That is true. And when we play them, they look like they're having a good time. Even when we're beating them, they're having chats amongst each other.
And isn't that the main thing?
It is. It's why we play. It's why we play, isn't it?
It's great. I have a great time when I win.
That was a great time, that game that we just
It
played.
was a great time. You guys are getting so good. I think you're going to peak so hard at week 8. You're going to be the best team in the league at week 8.
In week 8.
Well, when you beat
9.
us in week 9, what I'm hoping is that we've done enough to beat Blue, and it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. So
well, you can just let us win then. In week 9. That was a lovely inside from Matt G to get it off the sideline to Wilson, but Hiro's getting a bit stuck here.
That's what I mean by one-dimensional of this team. Like, there was a few points last week where Matty G just absolutely crushed us not just with his legs, but he's throwing inside breaks and all sorts of nonsense.
He's come so far. Oh, get him, Johnny.
He's going to have to do a bit here. He does well.
Now they're trapped on the sideline.
And this is what makes this team so hard to mark. I think like the Ryan on Matt matchup is just not good.
No. It's a handler on a receiver. He's even given up a bit of height in that matchup, I think.
Yeah.
Oh, Foley, that is... Yeah,
nice little bite from...
you think it was a little hand block from Scotty?
I think it was a nice little... a bad...
Yeah. He puts his hand up to say sorry. A big one goes from Lockie, but that's short.
This is a classic, yeah.
Yeah. Takes that one nice and easy.
You can't do Greg like that. He's got about 2 of those in him.
Now he has to play the rest of the point.
You've wasted one. He will be a handler for the rest of the game now.
Wilson gets it into the middle to Foley. And Matt is running Ryan everywhere at the moment.
Yeah. I think we'll see a lot of that if we keep seeing this match. But who do you put on him?
Exactly. And I think that's the other thing with Red is...
Maybe Nunu? Oh, yeah, I don't know.
You start calling matchups, and then you kind of run out of matchups. Yeah. And also, it's even further shown by the blue line. When we were calling matchups on blue, I'd get to my 6th matchup and just be like, I've got to mark Wilson, or I've got to mark Foley.
Yeah.
And I've got my best defenders already. Yeah.
Yeah, he thinks...
he's going to have to do well to get off. Wow.
Oh, like he could have maybe done something then. And he's fouled John there. He's going to call this back if it drops. Nope, never mind.
And got to pop it in.
Yeah,
Matty G should catch the goal. No, it's Haro. And ones. Bit of a messy point there.
Yeah.
Usually the second game there's less wind, right?
I feel like there is less wind. It was blowing a gale for our game. I think it was impossible.
There was a bit of wind going from, right to left.
Yeah. I was wind affected. I feel like I'm an indoor player these days, I think. I need perfect conditions.
Have you actually been playing indoor?
No, but I love it. It's just Mawson Lakes is so far away. It's too hard.
Yeah. You down south?
Yeah, I'm at Norlunga.
Yeah.
So
wow.
It's well south. So I am, moving northwest at the end of next year. So maybe I'll put my hand up for that. Yeah. Well, I work at Osborne, so I work past Port Adelaide.
So how do you commute every day?
A long way. It's like an hour and a half.
You wake up at 5 a.m.
Yeah, exactly. Well, start at 6:30, so I'm out the door at 5:30, and it takes an hour to get there and an hour and a half home. And it's not good.
Do you get to finish early at least?
It's 3:30.
Okay.
That's early-ish. I don't know.
It's still a 10-hour day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a 9-hour day. I get every second Friday off.
Okay.
So it's worth it.
That's a thing now, isn't it? The 8-day fortnight?
Yeah. Well, it was a 9-day fortnight, but But,
better
game
than 10.
changer. Game changer. Everyone loves a public holiday. Imagine having one every fortnight.
Yeah.
It's incredible. That's a good pull from Wilson.
Wilson with the pull.
2, I guess, from our game, what you'd call upwind points.
Yeah.
This is a good cut from Greg. And he's great little sweep across from Matty G. Is that Matty G? No.
That is.
That is, yeah.
Number 10. The 10-on-10 matchup. Matt G versus Lockie Earl.
So how good is it having your rookie pick playing on their captain and doing a great job?
It is. And that is the luxury that Brilly has this season.
So nice. That's a nice throw from Sam. Need to see more of that.
Oh, get up.
Oh, Scotty.
Too high. Wilson picks up his second D of the game. He's trying to make up for his I won't get too mean, but not good
demolition by.
Yeah.
Well, I think Wilson, he's been running on a bit of, I don't know, like aura for the first 4 games maybe.
Yeah.
Because I remember Lockie playing on him the first game, and he's like, I can't do anything. What do you mean? Just do stuff. Like, I know Wilson's a great player, but if I've seen him destroy like 30 and stuff. But if you're a Lockie or a 30 and you want to play on these good national teams, if you want to go for rep teams, you're going to come up against defenders like Wilson all the time.
Yeah, you got to beat him.
You just got to win.
But no, last week was not the matchup or the day for Wilson.
No.
Nice cut there from Foley. Oh, that's an interesting one.
I don't mind.
He's got Richie in the end zone.
I think he might have jumped himself out though, unfortunately. We'll have a look frame by frame.
Yep. Close. And now, in your opinion, does that go down as a drop or a throw?
That's a drop because he jumped from inside.
You think he could have caught that?
So if he was like, let's say that throw came from the sideline, so from halfway up the field, if he jumps like that and catches it out, that just starts up at that cone because Rich is the last person to touch it.
Yeah.
So
he
Richie
did have possession.
He had possession. Yeah. Even if he just slapped it, that would still be a drop.
Yeah. I never know what to do when I'm doing. Oh, that's a dodgy one. Lockie reads it well.
Okay. See, no wind. You can do whatever you want.
Yeah, you can. Not like our game. That throw would have got.
Yeah. Oh, Foley's playing well. Scott wants this.
Scotty
now.
winds up.
Oh,
James Gurin.
Just throw it straight to him.
Catch the bookend, son.
Get that bookend.
That's a good throw.
Huge inside to no one.
I thought it was a good throw, but
That's all right. Get it back.
I agree. That was a great throw. There's just no one there.
It's just a no one. All right, so I've just been bouncing Super League to Super League for the last few years. I haven't been around, but I hear you're the new, the coach of SA.
I wouldn't say coach.
You're I really like it. There was. Because I can name a few guys. Big throw goes up from Nuno.
Come on, Matty G, get up over
Matt's
him.
worked himself to a terrible position.
That is a little bit of a knock on Matty G. He's not a very physical player.
I don't mind it if you are huge and can jump. That's just he looks similar to Greg.
Yeah, he does. He does have a Greg-esque archetype, and now that he's developed a few throws, he's become more and more.
Yeah, and that is a classic Greg move. Give up the position and then try to sky the player.
Yeah.
Anyway, so I was just saying, you're the new. So you're around the new players, basically. You know who the new players are. Is there anyone this Super League that have surprised you?
Surprised me? He just got the D then. James Gurin. He's someone that I haven't been around too much because he doesn't. So I'm from SHU.
Yep.
And we bring some new players in through SHU, but he actually came in through ULTI.TV, I want to say.
Oh, wow. Nobody comes in through ULTI.TV.
Yeah. Maybe it was Adelaide.
Guerin is an old Frisbee name. There's been a few Guerins.
Oh, yeah. He probably
running
came in through
around.
his brother.
Yeah.
Anyway, so I haven't been around him too much, and he's really impressed me so far. So that's one. The other one is the Vegemite hat of Jordan. I'm not going to say his last. Thien or Thine?
Thine?
Thien.
I think I've heard it. Thine.
Yeah,
maybe?
I don't know it. He's come through SHU.
Yep.
And I was going to pick him. The pick after Brill picked him.
Okay.
But Matt G, Brill's rookie, sends him a text like, pick Jordan with this pick. Oscar's going to take his next pick. And
so it was a slight pick.
Yeah. So Brilly picks him. I think it was the 7th round. And I lost him.
Yeah, fair enough.
So in this game, those are my 2.
I think you did well though. I thought I think I played with Luke Mayer last year.
Yeah.
And he just seemed very fresh, very not much confidence, but he's become a really good solid handler.
Yeah, I think I sent him a message kind of after the draft, and I said basically I've picked you as my solid middle handler. I think you have really safe throws, and
No, he's been doing really well, and
the big.
This is going to go right, and I don't know if anyone's read it very well.
Oh, gets up there.
Lockie's done really well. Brill looks at his hands as if he expected it to be there.
I don't think he expected Lockie to get that high.
Lockie did really well there.
Yeah, he did.
Lockie is another one who's come out of nowhere for me. What's going on here? No, really.
Oh, that's a shocking foul call, Brill.
There's nobody.
He has to be calling a strip because there's no way there's a foul.
Let's get in close here.
Oh, Brill.
Oh, dear.
Oh, no.
He was looking at his hand as if
I'm going to put this in as a D in the stats.
Oh, boy.
And he waves it away.
Yeah. Good job.
Good. Yeah. The right result there.
Yeah. I think, yeah, I'm very glad he didn't follow through with it. But even then, he'll look back at the footage. I think he's going to feel bad about. Ooh. Greg's almost had his face blown away.
Ruiz, yeah, with the huck into Greg's face.
The 10-meter huck.
I'm not sure if Greg was the intended.
I don't mind this.
Oh, JD.
Yeah, you copped a bobble.
Yeah, it did bobble a lot on him in the air. That was just.
It's a rough. Yeah, it's.
Just goes down on him a bit. Yeah. Unlucky. And I think the red team have both reserves playing tonight, if I'm not mistaken. No, one's injured or something.
A reserve's injured.
The reserve's
Dear
injured.
God.
So they were down to 7.
Do they have a reserve of a reserve?
There was the one player that wasn't picked. Oh, Matty gets the D there.
Yeah. I like that. Matt, it probably wasn't coming for him, but he put himself in a great position as he was running.
That was the battle of the two blokes that don't want to get in the right position.
Oh, that's unfortunate for all involved, I guess.
Oh, send it. Richie to Jordan Thine. Catches it very nicely and throws the assist.
Yeah, well done.
Or was it a goal?
Nah, take the assist, buddy. Take the 2 points.
I'll have to.
Not that it doesn't mean anything this league.
I know. I
don't know. I think goals look better on the stat sheet as well.
Yeah, because everyone knows you can farm assists. You can just like catch one right on the end zone line and then throw it, but you have to work to get a goal.
Yeah, I'm not too sure why it's just always been 2 points, and then I don't know, just forever.
You know what I have a big contention with? Ds should not be 3 points.
Really?
In Super League, because there's
nobody's
so
earning them.
many Ds. Yeah, there's so many Ds, and there's so many Ds that don't matter.
Okay.
So for sure, if it's like a game where
do you think just 1-1-1?
Yeah, that's a good question. I would almost go 1-2-2.
1-2-2. Okay.
Yeah, or you could add some decimals in there.
I think one year we did throws were a point, and then every throw you had was a point. So if you had 30 throws but didn't do anything other stats wise, you still had a lot of points.
Yeah.
And then every other stat would progressively increase from there.
I actually agree with that system. I was going to do it.
Well, as someone who doesn't throw a lot of assists but throws a lot of throws, I agree with that.
It's the handler. It's the handler mindset.
Yeah, exactly.
The handlers never throw the assist, do they?
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
It's guys like me that aren't handlers and aren't receivers.
Who just hog the midfield and then
throw assists.
Just do these jinky little cuts in the midfield to put themselves into power positions and then take the glory. Unbelievable.
So this season I was going to try and do a new fantasy system, but I had one look at Tim's spreadsheets from the old days where we used spreadsheets, and I thought it was too complicated.
Yeah, unfortunately we have the 2 worst Davis brothers left in South Australia. The one that went to Queensland, he created an entire website for our fantasy one year.
That was he. I thought Greg created it.
No. Chris Davis.
Yeah. And now no one wants to use the spreadsheets anymore.
No, because spreadsheets are... I think Tim... the spreadsheets are fine for everyone else, but I think it's a lot of work for Tim. Ooh, smite bubble for Scotty.
Foley gets the D there. Picks up quick.
Oh, he's holding left-handed, which is gross. I prefer your jinky little high release flick to the
lefty.
To the lefty. Yeah.
That's a nice insight.
I don't mind that.
You ever throw lefties yourself, or you?
No, I prefer the high release flick.
Yeah.
When I had it back in the day.
How do you lose a throw?
Oh, you don't throw it for 10 years.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
And I don't know.
That makes sense.
I need you need the perfect wind for it and stuff.
That was a good wind, that right to left to throw it.
Oh yeah.
Downwind, it's perfect because it just forces it down.
Yeah. I don't know. I think I spent the whole night misreading the wind.
I think there was a lot of that going around. So
I thought you guys did really well playing. I thought you guys had a lot of good swings. I don't know. why you didn't win, actually. Maybe it was just lucky, I think.
So at halftime, Hamish comes up to me and says, "Oh, we're not winning." He thought that we were up for the whole game because it felt like
I think it felt
better
like
team.
It felt like to me as well.
Doesn't matter who scores the most wins.
Yeah, lucky. The Lockie-Dan combination is rough for everyone else. It's really rough.
I said this on the broadcast last week. Dan's the best receiver, and Lockie's the best receiver, and Dan's the second best receiver on the same team.
And it's probably not even close.
No, it's. Yeah.
I don't even know if Lockie's better than Dan.
As a pure receiver?
Yeah,
at this stage
maybe. Watching Dan jump sometimes is freaking incredible.
And while
I don't mind this.
Greg's going to get him, Jordan. Oh, that's a great box from Nuno.
Yeah, well done, Nuno.
Greg comes under because he wants the assist.
Everyone's streaming past and doing absolutely nothing.
Oh, Ryan with the big to
Kev.
What a throw.
Kevin's caught a lot of goals.
He has. And that puts us at 3-2 to the Titans. And that point was just really messy. I mean, we were just having a conversation.
Yeah.
The actual ultimate was got a
I feel like
messy.
we're coming back for the highlights. It's a few, I don't know, 3-meter throws for turnovers. And
yeah, that one real...
That was actually what a laser from Ryan.
Yeah, it's a great throw.
I wouldn't describe it as high percentage, but...
Oh, no, 100%. Not high percentage. That's probably like a 20-30% throw.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
It's completion. Are you sure? Oh, no, I can't hear myself in the headphones.
I also can't hear. I can't hear Oscar. Can I? Maybe I can. No, I think I can.
Okay, well, we might have a game on our hands this evening. Exciting.
We'll have a game to 5, and then
it'll be over.
I think they're just going to run out of legs.
Yeah.
Luckily, it's not 35 degrees, which it was threatening to be.
So much colder than I thought.
It's freezing, actually. I'm kind of annoyed I didn't bring a jumper.
I was looking at this jumper in the wardrobe, and I was like, do I need it? Do I need it? Just in case.
Surely not. After I got into my car at 5:30 in the morning, it read 35 degrees on the dash. I was like, no jumpers required today.
Yeah. And the rain stopped a little bit, which is nice. How many players do the Blue have here?
They've got 9. They've got a couple of subs.
7, 8, 9.
Looks like somebody.
The red team have 8.
Is that somebody blue at the end there who's not
Jordan's
playing?
down there on the ground.
Yeah, Jordan's on the side at the end of the end zone. I don't know. I can only see one blue player. Oh, there's Richie there. Yeah, I think that's it. Just 9. Okay. We're seeing the zone.
Yeah, I don't think it's windy enough for zone. They're going to destroy this.
I don't know if you've listened to my commentary, but I rail against zone pretty often.
You what?
I don't like the zones.
Watching it or just...
I don't like people playing it. I feel like it's just not good.
I would tend to agree with that.
The main problem I have... So I've played on nationals teams where we've played zone and it's been very successful. But these are pickup teams. It's a draft league, so you do cut out some players and everything. They're good players, but they don't train. They don't train together, and they don't train this zone. So everyone just plays this same zone that South Australia's played for 20 years, and it gets absolutely...
And as we say it gets absolutely ripped to shreds.
Yeah.
They won't pull that one out again, and if they do, I don't know what they're thinking.
They've been generating so... I don't know why you'd be like... We're generating so many turns. What we're doing is working.
You're right.
Let's switch it up to something that's not working.
You're right. There was that last point. They got like 5 turns or 4 turns.
Heaps of turns. Generating pressure.
Let's go to zone.
The Riptide top 3 are not dominating the game.
Do you think it's just trying to save legs?
Yeah, that could be it. Which is so unfortunate.
Do you think this Titans team could have been good with
absolutely?
Without their injuries, or?
I wouldn't have picked them to beat you when they did, but you put Joel on this team and then Sid with Greg and Sam and Lockie.
Suddenly it's a lot closer.
It looks so good.
Yeah. Whereas at the moment they're pretty non-competitive.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
And they have a few good gut runners. Kev's usually all over the place.
Yeah.
Nunu's smart enough to be in the right place.
So I think Lockie has picked a good team.
I think he has. He just got so unlucky.
Yeah.
I think a lot of that power is in Joel, which, as it has been for
I mean, that's
ever in South Australia, but which is fine. He picked him.
I think Lockie and I, we both know we were the number 1 and 2 picks. Or he had choice of pick. He got to choose whether he picked first or second.
Yeah. Is that so? If you pick first, you get the first and the fifth, and you pick second, you get the second and the sixth.
We did it like that this year. Yeah. And then it's like first, fifth, and then it snakes.
Yeah. I don't know about that. I think you've been playing too well to get that sort of accommodation, and I think Lockie might have been playing. The few I've seen of him, he's playing maybe too well for that sort of accommodation as well.
Well, the captain's voted for it.
Yeah.
It's a turnover.
Okay, I take it back. Maybe not.
Jinxed him out there.
Yeah. Put the huge moxie on him.
And he was worried, Lockie, that I was going to pick Joel first. If I had the number 1 pick.
Would you have picked him over 30?
I
wouldn't have blamed you for picking 30.
Basically, what you're saying is, like, I agree with you. If you pick Joel, you have to build the team around it. And so until draft night, I was tossing up. And then Lockie said he was going number 1, so the choice kind of got taken out of my hands.
Yeah.
And it was obvious.
I think Joel may be wasted on your team. I like 30 on your team.
Yeah.
I think maybe that's why you guys struggled a bit earlier in the season. Is the Oscar and 30 chemistry was maybe not there, but I think now it's kind of come online a bit more, and it's a lot more scary.
We changed after week 2. We completely changed our kind of game plan. We were doing a lot of like dominator stuff, and the handlers were touching the disc a lot, as in me, 30, Alec. Yeah, 30, Alec and I.
Yeah.
And after that, we were like, screw this. This isn't working. And it makes us tired for defense. So let's change it completely. And since then, that's why we've kind of been building. I think we just changed the game plan.
Oh, I think you look great. And you have players like Marty and Johnny who they're going to get free occasionally. They're going to do well. They don't have to get free all the time, but they're going to do good stuff. And if you play that kind of handler dominator, you kind of play them out of the game.
Yeah, that was 100% what happened.
And then I think Johnny wasn't even here for the first half, so he was well and truly played out of the game.
Johnny returning might have also helped us.
Yeah,
as my
but yeah, I think it looks much better when you're playing through everyone. And, I think Harry had a blockbuster game tonight.
He did, and Rudy heard all about it. Yeah. What do you think of that? Do you like that?
What, the trash talk? Yeah, I think. I wouldn't be trash talking people I don't know.
Okay, yeah.
I think it's fine if that trash talk is an established relationship between the two.
I mean, for Harry has trash talked everyone.
He does. He does love it a bit. If Harry becomes the best player in South Australia and continues to trash talk, he's not allowed. Like that makes you a jerk. Yeah. But if you're just gonna if you're He's up and coming as well. Oh, Ryan does well there.
Yeah. Oh, another floaty backhand. That'll get cleaned up.
Sam gets,
And your prediction seems to be coming true here.
Yeah, we've seen, during our conversation about our game and our team's development over the season, we've missed a break from Blue. But
Richie's playing a lot of points tonight. In the past, even when they have only 9 or 10, he usually plays less than 10 points. Jack.
Richie he's going to be fit. His wife's a personal... Oh, Greg. His wife's a personal trainer. I'm sure he gets friggin' hammered at home.
He has to... Yeah, okay. I mean, it's not like he doesn't run. He gets out there and he runs a lot.
I said it in the first game that I commentated with you guys. Richie is going to get an amazing layout block. And everyone's going to be shocked.
That's
trash. Do you disagree, Rex? I'm getting laughed at by Rex in the background. I don't know. I think that was pretty accurate.
Any turnover is trash, Sam.
Yeah. The lefty throw is just unmarkable.
Wilson's. Or just in general?
Sam Tonkin's lefty throw. I think.
You mean the actual left-hander?
Yeah, the left-hander. Yeah. Everyone else, bad.
I'm not sure how I feel about that mark.
Yeah. Well, he's like this throw's not going. It has to be a long wind-up backhand.
Yeah.
But he just pumps out the quick flick. And it's too good.
And I have noticed Sammy's throwing has been getting better. Has been getting back into ultimate after taking the year off.
Yeah, he had that period of a few years where he trained really hard and got so good, and then unfortunately, I don't know if it was
did his
injury
PhD
or
last year.
What was that?
He was doing his PhD.
Yeah, just life
or
stuff.
Masters or something. So he took a year off ultimate.
That's fair.
But those are the throws that he had always used to have, and he's getting them back now after playing.
Yeah,
more,
he played handler for Outbreak a few times, and
yeah,
he's
got that lefty buff.
Yeah, exactly. +4 throwing.
Yeah.
We're on serve though. They're not.
I think the Titans might be down in a break.
No,
they broke at the start,
yeah.
and then Riptide broke back, and now we're on serve.
It's just a break each. Yeah. So if they keep trading, they'll come out of half on offense and be able to keep going. But
I really hope we do see a close game tonight.
I'd love to see the Titans win, not just for my own.
You'd love to see the Titans win. But if the Titans win, like, anything can happen with this league.
Yeah. What needs to happen then? We need to lose to Titans next week, and then we need to lose out.
Win.
You can win out.
No, we can't anymore.
You can't win
We
anymore?
had to win today.
Okay.
But if the Titans win this game, they are still mathematically a chance. The issue with the Titans winning this game, it means that we'll come fourth.
That is just the catch cry of the mid-table team, isn't it? Mathematically a chance. I remember when the Crows are 12th on the table or something. Mathematically.
We can still make the finals.
If all these results go in our favour.
Are you a Crows fan?
Not after 2017.
Oh, no. There's probably a few people with that.
I think so.
Yeah. I'm a Swans fan, by the way.
Swans fan? Like I said, I don't know what's going on after for a while. Have they been doing well?
You haven't been following it?
Nah, not at all.
They got pantsed in the grand final.
Okay, like the Crows. So you're out now.
Yeah, for the fourth.
Matty G, a bit of a cold drop there.
Yeah. And he'll be watching this later, and all I'll say to him is, shouldn't have burgered that one, Matty G. But it doesn't matter because they get the disc back.
Yeah, just a little bit of an upwind breeze. I feel so sorry for Sam. He has to do everything on offense, and now pulls the Wilson defensive matchup as well.
The
it's
hardest
brutal.
one, isn't it? Yep. Jordan with a little dishy to Matt. Oh, throw that, son. Oh, no. He should have thrown it the first time.
Position as well. Oh, Sam should be calling Greg off for this one, which he does. I don't know. Something's happened there.
Yeah. Yep, Sam's got it.
That's okay.
It's for Lockie in the middle. Try and control things here, because this is for the break, isn't it?
Yep. Just to get their break back on a kind of an upwind, the unmarkable around.
That's a great throw from Sam there. That's actually a really difficult throw. With the wind pushing that disc
actually put the angle on it to read the disc.
Yeah.
Oh, he stitched him up here though.
Yeah. Matty G. And the action man roll.
Huge block there from Matty G. See, if he can do stuff like that, I don't mind him giving up the position too much if he can make the jump.
That was a prime example of what you're saying,
completely out of position, but got right over the top of him. Did well not to cause any sort of contact either.
Oh, Richie.
Okay.
That is... That should be a throwaway.
Yeah.
It's going to be a goal instead.
Yeah. That's unfortunate.
That's a contender for the worst completion.
Yeah, worst completion. Yeah,
of the year.
I can remember a few of mine that have been worse, but definitely worst completion.
But your team can just throw anything, and Dan and Lockie just pull it down.
Dan does some pretty good stuff.
He had a rough one tonight. What do you think about that?
A few cold drops.
Yeah. I would say it's his first not good game. It wasn't really a bad game. But
he did enough to... Yeah, he did enough, but...
I would say he didn't play bad. The standard he had set for the first...
I think it was just hard. I just don't think our throwers were connecting.
Yeah?
Yeah.
His stack looked very stagnant at times. It was either stagnant or it was...
Yeah. Did you pull the Dan matchup a lot? Or did he
no, so Dan and I actually have an agreement. It's formal, it's in writing. We would never match up on each other.
Okay.
So... Because we did once last year, it's just not fun.
Okay.
It's too much running. Besides, Alec asked for it, so he was keen for that.
What an idiot.
I know, right? He'll learn.
Yeah. You take the easy matchups when your captain calls you on it. And then when you pull the hard matchups, you make sure you complain. So when you get beaten, it's like, well, I complain.
You just get beaten 1 point, and then they're like, oh, that guy, he doesn't have that matchup.
Yeah, exactly. You can still try, but you just make sure And then if you complain and then you beat them, you're like, well, I'm just a god.
Yeah, playing above your level.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, you're just getting chilly tonight.
Yeah,
I have to
it is.
throw the doona back on the bed.
Bloody hot tonight.
Pull from Jack.
Big outside in.
Gosh, he also hasn't read the wind. I think this was a prime win for the big out of the field, inside out pull.
It is, isn't it?
Instead of showing the complete flight plate to the disc, like to the wind, and having it just get crushed.
I tried that on my first pull, and my only pull of the game, and I just turned it over, and it went OI for a brick. So
okay. They do have prime field position here.
Yeah.
This seems like a hellish.
Red team's stuck.
Well, I'd much rather Lockie's position in the middle of the end zone rather than Ryan.
Oh yeah, and they put it down.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
Oh, okay.
Still a goal. And that's the break again. So the Riptide up 6-4.
I was going to be thinking back to that point before, where they were so close. They were so close.
How did they turf it again? They got the D.
They threw Matt roofed Sam.
Oh yeah. Oh. Yeah.
On the hospital pass.
Yeah.
He got not Sam's fault. He got stitched up. But that was just not reading the wind then. It's so hard to throw those low release backhands with the wind.
The one that was just turfed in that.
The one that was just turfed. Yeah. It's just
Lockie is coming off,
stuff.
And he looks a bit injured.
What was his injury? Is it knee or ankle?
Has been playing up.
Oh God.
Yeah. His team doesn't have many subs, so. Or any
he is the sub now. Yeah, and Blue, they have enough subs and no injuries.
And the deepest team.
Yeah.
Look at that line.
A lot of fit players. Yeah, I think if Matt can keep going with this sort of confidence and game impact and become that fourth power player that other captains need to mark out of the game, I think that might have been the secret to Blue last week. There was a couple of points where he just dominated.
Yeah.
And maybe just didn't... I heard John talk a lot about everyone playing their roles, and I think that might have just pigeonholed them a little bit into...
On the commentary?
Yeah, on the commentary.
Yeah.
I listen to your guys' commentary. Fucking the most one-eyed commentary I've ever heard from one of you. Unbelievable.
You say which one? Or leave it at that.
100% John.
Just call
Who would have thought that the player who is injured and calls his own team is absolutely biased towards his own team? But I digress.
Yeah, I mean, what else are you going to do? You're not going to.
I guess. I would
crap
too.
About your own team.
Yeah, I would shit talk the crap out of everyone else. But anyway, yeah, I heard him talk a lot about role playing on the Riptide, and maybe that just hasn't given the freedom to some of these players to make the game impact that they're capable of.
I think Matt will be his marquee pick next season.
Yeah.
Brills. I mean, what are his other options?
That's a good throw from Sam there.
Gurin.
Kev's just bumping into players left, right and centre.
Yeah, that's what he does, isn't it?
He's a bit of a wrecking ball.
Yeah.
Also, he shouldn't have three players within bumping range of him.
A triple team.
Yeah. Which I can understand. We did that a lot to you guys today.
There's a bit of it going around in our game.
It's hard. It's almost like playing this terrible zone. It's just...
Oh, no! He just forces that one.
Yeah. And Blue will...
Yeah, I think if this one goes in, it's...
You're calling it?
Over, yeah. That's just too easy.
Yeah.
And the red team look very disappointed in themselves. 7-4. We got to do the scoreboard down here.
I got a scoreboard right there.
Yeah, we've got the scoreboard.
I don't need a scoreboard. So, what is it for? Is that correct? No.
Timeout called by the West Beach Titans.
Yeah, not surprising.
Yeah, I think the troops need, 1, a bit of rest, and 2, a bit of a G up.
A G up, yeah.
Because that was a very solemn-looking West Beach Titans walking back to the line.
Yeah, we need a Mighty Ducks style.
Oh,
Joel comes out of the woods and he's like, guys, my injury's fine now, and not only that, I've been doing sprint training for the last 4 weeks. I'm back to 2008 Joel, where I'm just
catching every second.
I'm unmarkable. Yeah, I can go deep. I can do whatever. And he just comes out, maybe with a new jersey. He just brings new jerseys for the whole team. They freshen it all up, and then they
some shiny,
and great. They win the game. Barring that, I don't know what sort of G up they can receive. It's
2008 Joel, what would you say is his, whatever, that time period, is the best, the biggest part of his game that made him so good?
He was just everything.
He just did everything?
He had all the throws.
Well, that's not one thing.
I think, I will say, he was the best thrower, which was unfortunate because he was also the best receiver.
Yeah.
And he might have been the best receiver in the country.
At the same time as
being one of the best throwers. Maybe not the best thrower in the country, though. Maybe would have been close.
Prominent throwers around that time.
You had like Seb Barr and
Still
there were quite a few. Like you obviously had the Gat, who I don't know what sort of deal with the devil that man made, but he is absolutely ageless. Yeah. So must have been I don't know. That's firstborn kid type stuff.
He's older than.
Oh, he was old
Joel,
when I started.
Yeah.
Like he was pushing 40 when I started ages ago.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't know how he does what he does, but yeah, Joel was very good, and then he went to Sydney and got better.
So did he live in Sydney?
He lived in Sydney for a few years. Yeah. Like, he went to Sydney and
more for work
he went there for work, but what he I'm doing air quotes for people who are listening, but what he really went there to do was to buy a Nationals, which he did.
With Colony was one
one of the Colony teams. Yeah.
How many? Just the one?
I'm not sure. I didn't follow Joel's career that closely.
Yeah.
As soon as he left, he was dead to me. As they all are. As Lockie is, as Ferdy is.
Ferdy's back.
Ferdy's back, is he?
Yeah, he's playing for Mountain this season.
What a freaking legend. I love Ferdy. I've always said it.
But Wilson has replaced him on the host team, so
filthy.
We swapped him.
I've never liked him.
Well, one's Barramundi.
Who is Wilson? Ferdy. Yeah. That's so great. Ferdy.
We'll take that trade, I think.
Yeah. And Ferdy.
Sorry, Wilson.
Yeah. I think it's okay for now. I think in a few years' time, when yourself, Lockie, both Lockies are kind of mid to late 20s in their absolute athletic prime, that's when the Outbreak team is going to be good again. I'm excited for that sort of period. So you guys are allowed to do what you want now, as long as you all come back together to make the superstar team.
Yeah. I'm hoping that Lockie comes back.
I hope so too. Yeah, get it out of your system. It's like
everyone does it. Don't
it's going on spring break type thing. You gotta explore your options, but you gotta settle down one day.
He might have just been sweet talking me, but he did say that he was almost decided to play for Outbreak because it was difficult. But in the end, he said he just had way too much fun.
I get it,
which is fair enough, and that's the goal, isn't it? Have fun.
Yeah.
But he might have just been sweet talking me. He might have been on host the whole time. Yeah.
Just trying to make you feel better so you wouldn't guilt trip him so much.
I nearly picked you, but I didn't.
Don't.
That's an awkward one.
Yeah. I didn't. It's just showing that flight plate to the wind.
Yeah,
I didn't mind the option.
It could have been flat and long. But
yeah, I think if that was flat, it would have come out too slow.
The D would have been.
Yeah, I think Jack might have been able to make that. Yeah. Might have been able to make that. I like the shape. It's just the wrong wind. If they were going the other way, maybe it would have slid over Scott's head. He wouldn't be able to read it, but I didn't mind
another
it.
inside from Jack, and that's the second one he's thrown away. How many times do you throw it before you put it away? Never?
I think never.
I mean,
Here
you go. Nice goal for Nunu. Oh,
Pick's called. Was it on his player?
Come on, Matty
I
G.
guess.
Just keep
Yeah,
up
it
with
looks like if Nunu's run over there, looks like he's run through a few people.
yeah.
Matt kind of worked himself
Speaking
into
of picks,
it. Was a professional pick call, I think.
Yeah.
Kind of worked himself behind the player, knowing that Nunu was going to cut to the break side. I don't know to what end.
Rudy had the most egregious pick call I've probably seen in recent memory.
Was it today?
In the first point of the game, I think. We were down here, and he just runs behind the stack and then just runs diagonally through the whole stack. And it's like, what would you think was going to happen?
Oh, he was on offense, was he?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
No, it was a bad, he created a pick. It looked intentional.
Yeah. Okay.
And Lockie Earl's taken the boots off here. So the Titans are savage, and the captain has gone off. Yeah, and it's confirmed it's a groin injury. Could be a case of losing too much, but no, I'm joking.
Maybe, yeah, well, sometimes it can get hard when, especially I think, they haven't gone winless.
No, they've won.
Yeah, exactly. They haven't gone winless. That is the most devastating thing in Super League, I think, to go winless through the season. They haven't gone winless. There's been two.
Was it Scary?
Scary's was the second. Tom Lee, Bruce, that was way before your time. You can ask your dad.
He actually only played the first one in 08.
Yeah, so Bruce would have been there for that.
Yeah.
But
as captain or as a...
No, I don't know, it's just as grunt. Yeah, he was the first one to go winless, and he does not hear the end of it. So, and I think, those two went winless while having full strength teams.
Oh, they just picked bad?
They just picked terribly. They just picked bad. Lockie, I think I almost back this team to win 3 or 4.
Yeah.
Maybe looking at it at the start, they maybe weren't picked to be the strongest list, but they've outplayed the list. And if they had the list, I think they would have upset a few people.
So who do you think?
I think they would have got a win off each of everyone.
Yeah, okay. I personally didn't see Blue losing a game. I was shocked they lost last week. But other than that, I saw black, red, and white as equal as well. And trading games and, yeah.
I didn't think...
Oh, no. That was not the intended receiver. And it's put down. Oh, the face D.
Holy.
That's the second one today, right in the face.
Is that one of your nothing Ds that should be worth 3 points?
Yeah, he was thrown. Oh, no, he did.
He stuck the mitts up.
Yeah, he did. What is your Super League picking philosophy? Have you been a captain? Or?
I've been a mixed Super League captain. I don't like being... Well, when I was good enough to be captain, I wanted to see where I'd get picked.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you wanted to see if you could be the number 1 pick.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And now I'm not good enough to be a captain, so...
Yeah. You're gonna be off the black team next.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, Lockie's gonna have to pick you pretty high.
Oh, I don't know about that.
What do you think?
We'll see.
I
don't know if I'm a top half pick.
What would you
these
say?
days.
I would say if he wants to get you, he's gonna have to go probably 3rd or 4th round. Probably 4th would be my guess.
Yeah, maybe. I'd like to go 5th or 6th.
My reference point there is Andy Baddix. Andy always gets picked 5th round.
Andy is underrated these days, I think.
He is. He is. He should have.
He's
gone
so
higher.
handy. Handy Andy.
So he was the first pick of the snake in the 5th round.
Okay.
Because we all knew Lockie was going to do it because he wanted to rookie mark him next year.
Yeah, okay. If he's around, that is a great rookie marquee.
Yeah.
That is, yeah.
And I think
very
really
good.
had the last pick of the 4th round and didn't see him fitting in his team.
He didn't play the franchise game?
No. Well, you're not going to marquee him, are you?
Oh, is that? Oh,
that's
that's
fifth round and
okay.
lower is
Oh,
and 1st to 4th round
that's
is
gamesmanship.
Yeah. So I think you were picked in the 5th round last year, right?
Yeah, I think maybe even lower. I only
Yeah.
played 2 or 3 games. 3 or 4? 3 or 4. I don't know. I played a few. Maybe half. Clever. I like it. That's playing the long game.
Lockie's playing for next year, and he's going to have. Oh, he's
not going to get Dan.
He's going to lose.
There's no way.
Dan's going to be the #1 pick.
Oh yeah. Because Ferdy gets marqueed.
Yeah.
Ferdy gets marqueed by you.
I can't. Oh, I can.
You picked him first.
Yeah, I will marquee Ferdy then probably.
Yeah.
Yes. So it can't be Ferdy.
Oh God! If you get
who else is coming out of it? Wilson will be in the pool.
Okay. That's yeah.
Is
Wilson
Jack?
or Dan? Wilson or Dan is first pick. Wilson brings a lot. If Dan becomes a thrower,
I think it depends on your personnel.
Yeah, sure. Oh, Dan's so good though.
Yeah.
He's so good.
It's so nice having him on your team.
Oh, it's so good.
Like, yeah.
He just gets some outrageous D. It's like, oh, good. That's a block that I didn't think we needed. Deserved, but I'll take it. Yeah. Wilson also. Wilson brings throws. He brings more behind the disc.
So I think it depends what you need. See, maybe I might pick Wilson because I want someone behind the disc more, but Lockie doesn't like handling, does he? Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah. Lockie, it's actually pretty unfair that Lockie can throw.
And be that tall and fast.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. If you can, yeah. So
like
I would
Joel
say
back in the day, but maybe not that far.
I would say Joel. Yeah, like Joel back in the day, except Joel was better at everything.
Yeah. I mean, he was a croc, so.
Yeah, and you watch that season that he played, and he played a really good season.
11?
Yeah, I think something like that. 15 years ago, whatever it is now.
15. Yeah, it must have
You watched them all, you huge Frisbee nerd for them.
Of course.
Yeah, no, that is good. Another player who was really big when I started was Hoy. I don't know if you watched the 2008 Barramundis and stuff. Yeah.
No, that's probably too deep in the archives.
Too far back. That was like Hoy, and when Cupcake started, and JD from the West, who was just an outrageous little thrower as well.
At Worlds.
Oh no, these were Mondays.
Yeah.
And they
not Croc.
Yeah. So not Crocs. Yeah. So not Is that Worlds? Yeah, whatever. Yeah, World Champs or whatever they call it these days.
Change his name every single time.
Yeah. Everything in Frisbee change. Like all my rules, calls and signals and stuff, they're all from 12 years ago.
Joe was trying to tell the person with the disc to call a double team. Do you know 3 years ago they changed it? Anyone could call a double
idea.
Team? No. Anyone on the field could call a double team.
Yeah.
Doesn't have to be the person with the disc. And we called a double team. Someone that didn't have the disc, and Joe's like, you can't do it. I'm like, can do it. Yeah. Maybe back when I was younger, I'd argue rules, but I don't think I can argue rules anymore. Yeah,
I can argue ups and downs and ins and outs, and that's about it. And I don't know, maybe I'll say if a foul's soft or something.
They got all these technical terms for minor contact. Everything.
Yeah. I'm a big fan of. You let the disc play out, and if there's stuff like where Brill's one before was a really good example. Even if he might have got fouled somehow, it was a bad throw and he was in bad position. You didn't deserve it.
I love that. I love just like if whatever should be the outcome is the outcome.
Yeah.
Crap throw that gets dragged down or someone get fouled. It's a turnover anyway.
Yeah.
You don't deserve the disc.
Exactly.
Anymore.
Yeah. You should, punish the thrower.
Yeah. I say that.
I say that.
I had some terrible throws in one Nationals game. Absolute pies. And we just luckily got backpacked. And
Ryan.
That is unlucky.
I understand the thinking. He doesn't want to get stuck on the sideline.
I think did he pull the throw or did he just
stuck in his hand.
Where is Ryan Froud tonight?
That's the other person. That's who I was trying to think of before. Ryan Froud and John Perkins. Yeah. That's the outs for Riptide. I think I went through it at the start. I forgot other names from Titans as well.
John is still concussed.
And
Ryan is...
I'm not too sure about Ryan.
To be seen.
But Ryan is super handy. I've rated him, especially if you can get him as a 10th or 11th round pick or whatever, 8th or however it works with the marquees now.
So
like towards the end, great pickup.
So really actually do this 3 rounds in a row. So
I think I've heard about this.
Yeah. So I got really angry about it on the stream. So I was going to pick James Guerin.
Yeah.
And I was going to pick Jordan, and I was going to pick Ryan Froud.
Yeah.
And each time
it's got sniped.
Really got it the pick before mine.
Yeah.
So yeah. I think he's really solid as well.
All right. How much longer does this game go for, and how many?
Yeah.
How many more do Titans get?
Do the Titans have anything left in the tank here, or are they done?
I don't know. It's almost not even. There's not really heavy breathing going on out there. It's more.
Yeah.
I think it's just mental fatigue.
It is. I mean, it's Christmas. I was actually thinking that this week could have happened in the new year, and we play 5 before Christmas and 4 after Christmas.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
I wouldn't have minded it.
We're here. We're here either way. We're here and we're having fun. And just straight match for the Riptide, which we like.
I didn't think that was going to Ryan then, but it's done all right.
Nunu wearing the colourful shorts. Who did that? Tim. Oh.
I think Sam needs to destroy this matchup.
Yeah. And Wilson is on Kev, which is an interesting one.
I think this is one of those things where you play for the turn. I think Lockie used to do this a lot, and I hated it.
What, like change his matchups so that when the disc turned...
what
is that disc done? How did he grab that? Oh, Brilly's caught a foul. Oh, no, he hasn't.
I like it.
Stuck on his hand.
He didn't do the star. He didn't do it properly though. It was a great opportunity with the sticky fingers.
How did this get over Brill?
I don't. I think. Ryan just put enough pressure on him, made him think that he needed to jump. I hope Rex. So I love this spike, Oscar. This is my favourite spike, where you try and spike it, but it sticks in your hand. You have to get a teammate to rip it out of your hand because it's so stuck.
That's great.
But he dropped it. Yeah, that just invalidates everything that just happened.
Oh, that just had lift.
Yeah, it did. I think that bobbled about 5 or 6 times in the air.
He looks around in confusion.
Ryan is like absolutely baffled by how that disc.
He doesn't know how he caught it.
Nah, not a clue.
They got a bit of life left in him.
Yeah, something to take away. He'll be able to watch the stream at the end of the day. And
I love that.
Yeah.
That's what I said before with the red team. They're having a good time.
Yeah.
They're out there. They're having fun.
Yeah. Yeah. And like I was saying before, they've got their wins. They're not winless.
No.
But I think they're just going to look back and go, what could have been?
And who will Lockie have next year? Will he marquee Joel? I doubt Joel will play, surely.
Oh, I don't know. Didn't he play all of league this year? He won.
He
won the previous league.
State league. Yep.
So
who else does he have? He can go Kevin. He can go Joel.
Well, I think the Force, Lucky Eichner, I think he's a bit stuck for marquee picks as well.
Who's he got? He's got you.
Yeah, but I'm not a marquee. God.
Who was his number 1 pick?
Joe.
Who?
Joe.
Petrie. Could go there.
Could go Joe, but he needs
number 2 pick. Just going down your roster, I don't even remember.
What he needs to do.
Oh, that was tipped.
Oh. Okay. A good little grapevine, but I don't know if it was necessary.
Oh, that's a specky one.
I don't mind it.
It's a good throw, though.
Yeah. That's a break.
Come on, the
Let's
Titans.
Fucking go. I don't mind being here for
swear on the stream.
You can.
I don't know. Surely there's no one underage watching this.
Nah.
It's bedtime.
ULTI.TV is definitely demonetized. There's no way.
That's a good throw, and it's a good result because we get a game on our hands.
Great result. If we can get another break. We can start commentating the game instead of talking about it.
Yeah, it'll be an interesting game. Greg is sitting on the ground in the foreground of the shot here. Is he just tying his shoelaces or is he tired?
Well, he can't go off, so he's on. I will say they didn't earn the block.
Wilson just Foley.
It was just a bit of a rush of blood to the head.
Yeah.
Maybe
I didn't really see how he dropped it. Did he
bit
just
of a gust of? I think it was just a gust of wind.
Yeah.
Throwing into the winds, and it was a bit rough.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe just not enough spin on the throw. No. Okay.
Maybe we should actually put the score on the scoreboard.
Yeah, we've been lax. What's going on here?
And has Tim still been wearing his colourful pants that he always used to wear in old Super League games? Or has he been lacking with that?
I think he has been, hasn't he? I don't know. I can't remember. I don't know.
Here we go, Wilson. This is a big point.
This is.
Doesn't go for the big.
He just had to trap him on that sideline.
Oh, that's high. Yep, and it's a turnover. Red will have a chance to get within one break.
I'm locked in now. Let's go.
There's Ryan and Greg behind the disc.
Oh,
looks off Sammy. Oh no!
Ryan is just
good bid from Scotty.
What's happening here?
It's a call here.
Oh, I think John Brill just absolutely booted the bejesus out of this disc.
Did he kick it after it hit the ground?
I think he just stepped on it.
Yeah. Foul. I think we should give the disc
absolutely
back
stomped
to Red.
it. Here we go. This is a highlight. Bang! Oh god! Absolutely middled it.
No, they're going to keep playing with that.
They're going to keep playing with it. Oh well. This is great as a thrower because now you have a great excuse for why your throws are fluttery.
Good Wilson.
Yeah.
Looks at the inside, doesn't have it.
I don't mind the no around.
Again. Foley wanted the end zone.
This is you can feel the energy from the red team.
They wanted that one, didn't
unfortunate. Ooh, pretty close to the line.
That was a lot better defense.
Yeah, I think they get the break and you can feel them just up and about.
How does he leak out here?
Was
that Kevin?
I think it's Scott, but
yeah, there was a blown switch. Was
it might have been Kev. That's a hard throw to stop, and it's a hard throw to make. Really,
it was a great throw.
Yeah.
Sidelines getting up and about him.
There's red players that keep trying to take subs.
They keep walking off. Yeah, and then Lockie's like.
It's like walking into a force field on the on the sideline. Just keep bouncing off of it. Kev's lamenting the lack of subs.
He's walking slowly.
And Kev doesn't have gears. All he has is a sixth gear.
Yeah.
And there's no clicking down.
No saving the legs.
Nah.
That's good. You would rather that than only first.
Oh, yeah, 100%. The problem is he just burns out the engine if he's forced to play every point. All right. Have to score.
Yeah.
Have to score.
Every point here is...
It's becoming a bit of an upwind. No, is it? I say that, and the wind just completely swings. Straight to my face.
It was random this morning, for the first game as well.
I think Jack's trying to throw this out the sideline.
I don't know what he's doing. It's really strange, isn't it?
But that sideline is just death.
If you get it on the far sideline.
Yeah.
Yeah. There goes the big.
Oh, there's a tip on that. Scott's read it well, though.
Really well.
Scott read it really well. No, Ryan needs to get this off Scott and then throw to the one-on-one. This is not Ryan's goal to not Ryan's goal to get.
They're in trouble here.
Oh,
Scotty! And that rivals Richie's throw for worst completion.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I mean, that one was intentional.
That one was better.
Yeah.
But, Ryan needed to get the dump off Scott then and throw the goal to Scott. Ryan was never going to score this goal.
It's actually a pretty good throw in the end.
Yeah.
Apologies, Scott. That was a good throw.
Yeah.
Do you reckon he watches? I don't know who watches.
I think everyone watches themselves.
Yeah.
Do you watch every minute of the game?
I watch both games.
You watch both games?
Yeah.
Do you know what? I watch more of myself commentating than I do of my,
that is
my
so
game.
true. I find this way more interesting than watching our game.
Yeah.
Like, I'll go back and sit and not click through the in-between parts.
Yeah, me too, yeah.
And then I'll watch my own game.
I'll watch the full hour 20 or whatever we're commentating. And then it'll be a 20-minute game, our game, as I smash through it.
Skip through the other team's O points. I don't even want to watch them.
Yeah, exactly. So I don't want to watch me playing terrible D or my team playing terrible D. Especially if there's good banter in the commentary. That's way better. Okay. It's still good.
Yeah.
Something could happen here.
They need to get this the same thing as our game. I kept saying to my guys, we get this one going upwind, and the downwind break is easy.
Yeah.
Yes,
I know. Yeah. And you hate losing that downwind break.
Yeah.
Like,
and it also,
You hate throwing it to them and having them work it up on offense, and then you have to work it up on offense afterwards. Because
then you have to play the upwind O.
Oh, it's so hard.
So we got one upwind on you, and then we didn't get the downwind to the next point, and then we got broken on the next upwind. And that was that. That was pretty much the game. We were too far behind.
You had a huge comeback, though.
Nearly at
to
the end.
eights.
Yeah.
Took it to 8s after going down the half.
When we got that
8-5.
break, and then you broke us, and it was 10-8, and that was
yeah.
And the zone again. I really don't like this.
No, it's not windy enough.
Oh! What has just happened there? Oh my God! Oh, and he throws a blade.
I hope.
No, decent. Oh, Jack's just gotten 2 turnovers in the space.
I agree with the turnover there. How did that happen?
That is great.
I just finished the point so I can watch the replay. God.
I come on. Oh, Nooney,
I don't mind it. I don't mind it. Scott is tall.
It's a big matchup.
He's misread it though. He's given up the position. He's ungiven up the position.
Oh. And will he call something here?
I think he might call something.
Oh, no. We're going to get another look at this. Oh, there's something in that.
I think John would have called that if it was the other way around.
Oh, he's retracted.
He's retracted it though. Okay. I think maybe this angle was not good for it.
Scotty worked his way back to the front.
Yeah, he did really well then after, I'd say, misreading it.
I think the disc kind of dropped a bit earlier than he thought. Yeah. It was a decent put.
Do you know, the only thing I like about this zone is Greg on the mark.
And
Greg
he got a hand block.
He got a hand block, and I've been hand blocked by Greg more than anyone else. Greg is a scary mark.
He gets a lot of hand blocks.
He just gets a lot of hand blocks. Oh, are they away here? No.
Good containment. They just need to, if they get it off this sideline, that'll be it. But they're stuck in.
Yeah, they just need that one throw. That might be it. If James can be hit.
Oh, but he's out.
Oh, okay. Oh, he's okay. He's trying
arguing about which foot was down first.
I don't know. If he wasn't thinking about it. That's if both your feet are out there, Matty. You land at the same time.
Result there.
Yep.
I was ready to look up and call that out, but they'd already decided. And they just got to go from the brick mark. It's not very far. Sometimes it does feel like a long way.
Ryan. He's done all right, though. I think Nooney has to throw this goal. Okay. This is such a hard position to be in. I don't think we did very...
Oh, pick up! He's not in.
He's not in, okay. Matt does really well on the mark then.
There's so many people around the disc. He goes for the swing and it's picked up. Oh, I thought that got D'd. And it's a goal.
Oh, let's go, Titans.
And they're getting up and about as well. That's good.
Oh, that's the break. That is the break. I'd say it's not much of an upwind break, but I'll give it to them as an upwind break.
It counts. And they're going to come down in zone now again.
Yeah,
probably.
yeah.
How did they get that turn, the second one? They just threw it to a player that was out.
Yeah, there was
Look
no...
at this. The hand block.
Great, fair play to Jack there. Great presence of mind to... I guess.
He turns around and
just fell into his lap.
Blades one.
Generous of Rex not to show the throwaway after the fact.
And so how does Nunu pick this one up? Because this was chaotic.
I don't know.
Oh, no,
Jordan,
close.
he had a bite of it.
Jordan is a player that when he started playing, he already had the ability to lay out.
That's good.
I don't know through other sport, but he had done it a lot offensively. You know, players that are allowed to get the disc, but they can't lay out.
Yeah, it's so hard.
Yeah.
I think I've said it before on the stream, but you need to miss a lot of layouts if you want to get layout blocks.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
You need to build the muscle memory.
It's like I would say 1 to 8.
100%.
1 out of 10.
But you got you got one tonight that you'll be watching back when you go home. Is that what you get? As soon as you leave here, you're gonna be clicking through the stream to that.
Just find it. Do you remember watch the whole game?
Do you remember what point? Yeah, exactly. Then you can go back to the start.
It didn't matter though, did it?
Didn't it? Oh, what is going on here? I feel like this is a huge stitch up for me. Oh, it's a great angle for you too. There you go. Cliff it.
Why did you throw it?
I don't know. Ted did me dirty on that one, I think.
He could have attacked it.
He could have attacked it. He was loping along.
Oh, Kev nearly gets one.
Kev could have had a crack at that one. Yeah.
A bit stuck, the blue team.
Huge stitch up by Ted. Huge stitch up by Rex just then.
Yeah, Rex had it on hand. Really? Kevin again is in the right spot. He just needs to get
And he's
him.
also marking a player. That's a good inside. Throw. That's just Sam not. I get you marking the no rounds, but that's a 90-degree inside throw. That's not supposed to come off.
It was a very behind mark almost.
Yeah, I like this step off from Kevin. It makes it so hard to break. He's probably a good throw though.
They keep going down the sideline.
Yeah.
Need to get it off the sideline to score probably. Yeah.
Oh, Matt's. This is a great little.
That was so quick. That was great.
He's been. Yeah.
He's been practicing that. He surely must have. Because you can't throw that quick unless it's muscle memory.
It's unfortunately that Hyra is there. I think otherwise Matt scores that goal.
Yeah.
Oi!
Hyra gets it. Kev, that was his third sniff in that point. Get off your feet, mate. No. He's in the right spots though.
You make one layout D, and now it's just you're the layout D critic, aren't you? Yeah, I think good little defensive point there from Kev.
Yeah, he was in the right spots 3 times.
They've called a timeout. I
think they just need the legs.
Yeah, I guess so. I guess I'm not feeling what they're feeling. Even though they lost that point, I still feel like they lost it in a way that they didn't lose momentum.
No, there's something. There was a lot of close. It was a hard-fought point for Riptide.
They'll be coming off going. We played great defense then.
It's kind of like if you play that point, you know, maybe 1 out of 5 times or 1 out of 4 times you get a D. If you play that good defense like that.
Oh yeah.
So
that's and again, if they had the subs to play it, they could play that D the whole time.
Yeah.
They might come out of this season with 1 win and just a bunch of heroic losses, which just feels awful. Losses where you go, oh, we played so well, boys. It just wasn't enough. We just didn't have the players or whatever. Everyone played great. Nobody's going home feeling bad, but.
You do feel like
at the end the ratio is just terrible.
Yeah, it doesn't look 1 and 8 doesn't look good.
Although it doesn't look good.
We're playing them again, so one of us has to win that. So one of us will be 2 and 7.
Yeah,
which is not that much.
Well, no, you're going to beat blue.
Red or blue?
No, you're going to beat blue. I think.
Yeah, I mean the fact that this game is close means that blue has the wheels are falling off.
Yeah. Yeah, this is full list. John Perkins is an important cog, and Ryan is super handy, but I would say this is they're just icing. They're cherries.
I'll tell you, John has recorded like 2 stats the whole season. So,
oh God.
No, you're right. You get the feeling if Joel and Sid were out here, this game would be.
Yeah. Is it Curtis? Is that another 5 minutes?
What's the time?
We got 76 minutes.
We'll
we got ages.
Yeah. Yeah. So I think the Riptide probably should have won this game.
They should have won this
by
handily.
more.
Yeah.
Unless they go on a 4-point run and win 15-9. I mean, that would probably be. Even then.
I wouldn't be surprised, but
kept the Titans in it for way too long.
Yeah. So, and I think maybe, they've just been exposed. I think your first game was pretty good against them, and just maybe some cracks showing.
The very first one.
Yeah.
One.
I thought you played well against them. Didn't you play a game that was good against them?
We did. 2 weeks ago we lost only by 2.
Yeah.
So that was.
I think it's just as you're building up your chemistry and just the inherent chemistry that Brill, Wilson and Foley have.
They were all on the team last.
Maybe that's not as strong. I think that, is just.
It's. I think for the you're right. The blue team need to change something going into the new year, or they could lose the remainder of their games.
I think Matty G is the key to that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the rookie marquees were myself, which is crazy. Kev, which is also pretty crazy, Matty G and Bambi. And I think it's close now over the last few weeks of who is the best rookie pick, if it's Bambi or Matt.
Well, I'll tell you the stats. The stats say it's Matt by a mile.
Do they?
They
okay,
do.
I'd believe it, actually.
Yeah. But that is probably a
big bid
a product of him playing on what was the best team until the last 2 weeks, and not being forced to play an important role as such.
Yeah, sure.
He doesn't have to do big throws. He's doing big throws now.
What are his stats? Are they defensive or are they just blocks and stuff?
Mostly goals. He is more of an offensive player. I don't know. Yeah, that's the archetype he's in at the moment on for our shoe team that he played in. Oh no! Be a little bit of everything. Few goals, few assists, few Ds.
Yeah, he's playing really well. Bambi is an absolute pest, though.
He is. That foot block he got today, that was a good one.
Yeah. This might be the first game I don't watch.
No, we're just getting all the hits. Sorry.
Watch Rex freaking pull it up in the points break as well.
But those 2 Ds, they didn't matter because that point went for like 10 minutes.
No, did it? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is Blue playing well here, though.
That's a great throw by Jack.
And this is a break to them. This is what should have been happening all night.
Yeah.
Even though they got the block on a disgusting zone.
This is what I was expecting the whole night.
Yeah.
That kind of just flow.
Yeah.
I think that'll. Oh, you go.
Sorry, no, you go.
I think that'll be the game. But again, you said the Titans have put up a gallant performance.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, they'll feel great about this loss.
Yeah. 7 people, minus captain.
Okay.
Minus captain, and they've put up a good fight.
Yeah, Savage, which is brutal. It's in the name, really, and Savage is savage on your players.
Yeah. Because the last few weeks, they have just capitulated early in the game and lost by a lot. The Titans, I mean. But now they have it, so they're making progress.
Yeah. Late breaks, I think, is impressive. Something that Blue couldn't do last week against us. I don't think Titans could do last week against you guys either, is just having late game breaks.
Yeah. Yeah, what even happened with that blue and black game last week? That was just...
What was that?
The game between you and Blue last week. That was just out of hand. Yeah.
Whoa! Oh, that is a great looking hammer.
Wow. Who threw that?
That was Greg.
Yeah.
That was really pretty.
Primary handler, Greg. With the beautiful hammer.
Yeah, it's annoying when I rail against him for throwing, and he throws a good throw. But really, he should be upfield.
Yeah, well, he I think
Let's
it's a
have a look at
choice.
this again.
The way I've
No,
had him
not
talk.
now.
He doesn't want to.
Oh, it's so flat. It's so good. Oh. All right, so time cap did go during that point, so it's game to 13. 3 points in a row?
It's not impossible.
Outrageous.
Yeah, that was the same situation for us.
I wouldn't mind. It's getting to the point where I'd love to see it, but it's getting late, Oscar. I got to work tomorrow, man.
You're going to be up at 4 a.m.?
Yeah, exactly. I don't know what. Yeah, I might chuck a sickie tomorrow or something if West Beach win this
Work
one.
gets suspicious if you too many sickies on Tuesday.
Yeah. No, I'll chuck a sickie to go out and celebrate with them.
Yeah, surely if you guys win the league again.
Many a bricked pools tonight.
What was going on with that?
Wilson's called the brick, but Ira's picked it up. So I'm not too sure what's happening there.
Get it!
Yeah! Callahan! Incredible.
Wow.
The Max Callahan.
That's great. Scotty get an assist for that one? Or?
100%. He should get the assist and the block. That's 5 points,
yes.
no doubt.
Oh, not a good throw. Max it perfectly.
Oh, he should have just grabbed it. Great heads-up play from Greg. Whoa.
There's some heads down.
Mentally, that point is worth 2 as well.
Yeah.
That is 11, 12.
Here we go. We could be on. And that didn't take too much time.
This is great for my sleep schedule. I'd say that point was all for me.
They heard you complaining about the lateness.
Yeah, if you're gonna win, you gotta win quickly, boys. I don't want to be out here till midnight.
Where do you go from here as the Riptide? How do you ensure that something like that doesn't happen again?
You just
Upwind as
it's so hard when you know you should win to win. You just if it's not coming together. Obviously, if you know you should win, you should just win. But when it's
Cheers, Richie.
Yeah. The
What do
late
you
time
think the percentage of universe points that win on offense and defense? Do you think it's about 50-50?
No, surely not. Surely offense wins mostly. I don't know.
Actually, a more important question: do you think that percentage is lower or higher than the normal hold percentage? If hold is 80% of the time, is holding on universe lower or higher than 80?
I think it's got to be lower. I think defense wins more than they usually do.
Yeah. Which bodes well for the red team.
Maybe I'm just wrong about zone. Maybe the zone is just good. I don't know. Maybe Blue just aren't playing the zone very well.
Oh, it's nervy throwing a hammer on this kind of point.
Yeah.
Oh, that's going to
This is the sort of...
Oh! It's a good bid.
I can't believe he got so close.
Yeah.
I thought Wilson was going
to attack it.
Oh, no! He was made a great
turnover. Oh, no! Oh, it's a goal!
It's a goal!
Oh, and it's universe point.
Oh, my God, Oscar.
Here we go.
I didn't know this was going to happen tonight. I thought it was just going to be us chatting about nothing and then we'd have a blowout. But this might be the best game of the season.
It is. This is the first universe point of the Super League this year. Is that a drop or a block?
It's a block. It's got to be a block.
Yeah, you just give it to him.
I think Kev...
He's earned one tonight.
I think he definitely got a little piece of it.
That block's worth
4
4
I don't know
points.
how that wasn't a block by Matt. It kind of circled his head like a halo and then flopped into the end zone. Oh, boy. Do they know? Lucky, does your team know
That's universe. They don't?
Do you want to, I guess... Nah.
We're not sure if the players actually know it's universe point. But they'll find out after the point.
Okay.
Titans did an upwind break for the game.
They've been savage the whole night, basically. That means absolutely nothing now because you get that comeback energy.
And here we go. The pull is caught by Jack. Send it to Wilson. They're going with the zone again. I'm not sure about that.
Oh, Sammy.
It's scuba.
That's good.
Scuba on Universe.
Oh, they're through, though. They're through.
Yeah,
this hasn't happened all
good.
night. Oh, no, not like this.
Yeah, come on.
At
They
least
got to fold this.
If Blue wins, it's fine, but I need to see 2 turnovers. Oh, he's popped it. He's popped it. Nobody's chasing
over there. There is someone over there. Oh, that's out.
No,
That's
I
out.
think he towed it okay.
That was
Maybe?
out.
He did he did the correct action.
He did.
How are we going to see that? We're getting like calls of.
Oh, wow.
I think that might be out.
For me, that's out.
I think that might be out.
Yeah, for me, that was out, but they might come. Okay, and they've gone with our call, so we've made an impact.
affected the game as the MVPs of Speech Titans.
Oh, you know, we have to do a 3-2-1 as well, by the way, after the game.
Yeah,
so 3 is us.
I'm running to the circle.
Oh, they're stuck on the sideline here. A bigger round.
Well done by Ryan there.
Yep.
Sam needs to do everything at this point. No rush of blood here.
Yep, Nunu needs to find a
Sam
dump
needs
here.
to get
Sam
free.
is not open. Oh, Scotty.
He's done okay.
Scotty throws a big.
I actually love it.
he
John
maxed it.
hasn't caught the D.
But it's a turnover. Other way.
Just a bit more guts. There's dead calm right now.
Yeah.
It is dead
yeah.
calm. Great
Nice
little
inside.
throw from Jack.
They've got to go the whole field here.
But there's no wind. Those throws are on all day.
They've got to go away from this zone, I think.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
too
Matty
late now.
Puts it up.
Oh, he's put it up.
No.
Nunu's.
It's good.
Is he out?
And
Oh,
he's
he's
out.
caught it on the other side of the cone.
Oh, no. And that.
Oh, I don't mind the tuck to Greg.
Yeah. Put the jump ball up, the Greg Foley matchup. Yeah, and he does.
Oh, but you need to do it
Greg's not
way
there.
earlier.
And it's not going to come back in either.
Oh, no.
And that'll probably seal the Riptide's fate.
It was a no. It was a big no around Mark. There's no pressure on the huck. You just give it the Greg Foley jump ball.
Yeah. There's hands in heads on the sideline. They wanted to see a better finish than this.
It's technically not over. It's technically not over. This is a short field for the Riptide, though. Nunu threw that from on the cone.
Yeah, it's going to come in right on the front cone of the end zone.
I don't think Nunu can play this far off of Wilson here.
Don't give him the free dump.
No.
Is Greg Noah rounds here? Yeah.
Foley's not breaking Greg here.
Jack
Ooh,
does well
okay,
there.
broke him. Okay, he's somehow been caught out.
Oh, no! Another
through.
D!
I don't
And
know
they think it's a
I
goal.
don't think it was.
I'm not sure how that would have been a goal.
I think he stepped himself out.
Yeah.
I think he stepped himself out here.
We're going to have to get
Rex,
another
run it
look
back,
at this.
please.
Yeah. Because this is just... Where's the cone? So the cone's here.
I think if you look at his foot, he's
Oh.
I think he's jumped out.
If he had his right foot down when he caught it, he was in. But if he had his right foot up, it was not in. Yeah, but
Rex, one more time. Run it back, Trevor.
I think he's jumped himself out.
I think he's jumped himself out.
out. We think his right foot was up.
I don't know. We're not unbiased.
We obviously want...
Yeah,
we can't
I
say
know.
that, but I genuinely think that was probably
Yeah,
not in.
yeah.
I really...
I'd-
and somehow we've impacted the game even more.
yeah.
Here we go, Ryan.
Oh, I love it.
To Nunu.
Oh,
That's got to go.
It's got to go. It's got. Oh, to
Doesn't.
Matt G though.
Finds the easy under.
I like the easy under though.
Oh, no! Jack gets his disc back.
Okay, Blue are allowed to win now. I like to see.
Yeah, this
I
is
like to
good.
see if they've fought for it.
Jack is directing traffic. Looks at his dump.
Oh,
no!
he's done it
He throws
again.
it away again. And he's earned the disc back and thrown it away again. Oh,
If
it's all happening.
If Riptide go down, Jack's not going to sleep very well tonight, I don't think. Oh,
Sammy
I don't.
On the side.
Do you do it?
Spot. Oh, no, he's in trouble now. Ryan does well.
Oh, it's slow. It
is just chaos. There's no stack.
That's a good throw.
That's a great throw.
Oh, I love this Sammy. Oh. Are they just playing flat? No, it's a backhand mark. You don't see many of them.
Sammy gets it to Greg.
No. Oh, I think Greg needed to hit Sam there.
Yeah, Sammy's going to the end zone. Oh, I really thought that was good. Oh, Hyro with the huge D. Wow. And it's another turn.
What a blockbuster last point. The time says 91:27. I think the pool went up at 83.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Wilson, he would have, if he thrown that, it would have been a turn, I think.
I think so too.
Is Jono. Does throw the around.
Yeah, I think Matt can dominate this point here. I think Titans might just be gassed.
Yeah, that's in. Jack makes up for it once again. A tumultuous last point. Wow.
Whoa.
What a game.
I'm speechless.
Yeah, that was just something.
I think my heart's beating faster after this one than it was after our game.
Yeah. Oh, wow. And we got a great game out of it.
Yeah. Yeah, I think.
So many close calls in that last point. That one as well could have been macked on to Sam.
We had the Callahan to put it to you.
Yeah.
Well, that's the end of the game. We have to wrap this up.
Yeah, wow.
I don't think I can move.
I need too much adrenaline. I'm not going to be able to sleep tonight.
But yep, that's a victory for Riptide.
I'm Oscar.
Yep, I'm Sam. Thanks for commentating with me, Oscar. Absolute pleasure.
That was great fun.
Yeah. Thanks everyone. Thanks ULTI.TV. Thanks Rex. See ya.
How did you have that sitting in I've got 20 minutes. That's tough. We got cricket. Have the dog, baby. All the outbreak boys are playing cricket. Why is my leg sore? Yeah, because I was
ULTI.TV.
Mine's on the 10th. It's gonna be I'm over cricket. It's gonna be normal cricket. It's gonna be good. That's worse than this. Yeah.
Jeez, you're trying to kill me?